Hey guys, it's Appaluna here, just at my shop. Just thought I'd say hi. I haven't done a video in a really long time, so I figured I would do it now. So I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm just gonna be talking about some things that have been going on in my life that maybe are kind of going on with you guys, and start a dialogue. Lately, the big thing for me has been this forgiving process and being forgiven process. Most of you that know me, I'm not the biggest on turning the other cheek by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, usually if you fuck with me, I will fuck with you right back. I am not opposed to using magic to get back at somebody if I feel they've wronged me. Now, my how do I say it? My thoughts on this haven't changed. I still believe if somebody continuously is bothering you or trying to hurt you, that you have to stand your ground. Magically, you have to stand your ground. But when it comes to our friends and our family and people that we love, it's a lot different because there's a lot of emotions going on there, you know. I have recently brought somebody back into my world that was a friend of mine from 18 on. We have been like this close-knit, my friend Paula, this close-knit sistership that we had, kinship. But it kind of dissolved and went away due to drugs. Me and her were both drug addicts at the time that we were hanging out, and more so than just having fun. We were pretty caught up in that whole lifestyle, and the only difference is I got out of it and she stayed. So her mind wasn't where it should have been, and a lot of things were said to me or written to me that hurt me. At the time, I took it so personal. I held on to that for years. Hating her, wanting her to feel as bad as I did, wanting her to know how much she hurt me, wanting her to hurt the same, and yet I never found peace. Never did. I thought about her all the time, you know, and there'd be periods, you know, where months would go by and I'd be fine, I'd be with my friends, and you know, I have a whole other circle now, but I would reflect on her. I would think about her often. So comes Coachella Fest, which I went to. Fucking awesome, best concert. So I went to Coachella Fest and I got this friend request from Paula, and I don't know how many times she's written me that I either didn't respond, or if I did respond, it was negative. So I accepted it. And she immediately wrote me a message and we started talking, and from that point till now we have rekindled and re-established our sistership. She was like a very dear sister to me. We had a very close bond, and many adventures together and stories. So it was good to have her back in my life. So that takes me to the forgiving part. I had a friend named Dee Dee forgive me for something I had done years ago when I was stupid and young. You know, I was probably like 24, you know. And when I mean stupid and young, I mean, you gotta remember now I'm gonna be 40. So a lot has changed. I've learned a lot since then. But she forgave me this last summer. And it made me so happy. It made me so happy because, you know, I knew her since I was a kid. So forgiving Paula was like this high. I felt so good. I felt good because I'd finally released all that anger, and I knew that regardless if we ever got close like the way we were, that I had jumped over a hurdle of some sort, forgiving her. So it felt good. Now, to my current situation, I am on the outs with my sister that some of you know, and I'm not really going to discuss why. We both see things from a different perspective. She sees it from hers, I see it from mine. You know, she hates me, you know, me. I'll always love her, but I understand that I just gotta let it be because there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So sometimes the people we love hurt us, or we hurt them, and you have to just let them feel it, you know. I'd love to be like, hey, I want to make things better, but sometimes people aren't ready for them to be made better, and you gotta wait for that, however long it may take, you know. So I just leave it at that, you know. I've learned a lot this year. I've learned there's beauty in forgiving people, the people that deserve to be forgiven, the people that know what they did, the people that love you, you know. And I've learned to forgive, and that's a big thing for me. to finally be able to tell somebody that I love them and it's cool, or that I'm sorry, and one day when they are able to, I will be here. So it's the doing both that, when they work hand in hand, bring a positive, I don't know, effect. I'm feeling really good. I have a lot of things probably aren't the best right now in my life in the sense of monetary or things like that I'm used to, but there are other parts of my life that are beautiful, you know? I've lost a few friendships that meant a lot to me, meant everything to me, but all I can do is grow from the experience and see what I did and see what I can learn from it. So if it ever happens again, I can fucking do better, you know? And to know that I mean it when I tell the people I love that I love them. I'm not lying. I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. And you can hurt me and you can trample me and you can do things because you think that I did something. But when it comes down to it, I love you. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you. It doesn't matter if you're my sister Luna. It doesn't matter if you're somebody from a long time ago, like my ex-girlfriend Jessica, that broke my heart, and I've never had a chance to tell her, hey man, I forgive you. I forgive you. I understand why you did it, and I'm sorry that it took me forever to realize what I put into all that. You know, there's always two sides to every story, and we put in as much as we get out, and that always happens. So this has been a really, really big learning experience the last 2 months. So I just want to share that with you guys. Maybe some of you guys are going through that. Maybe people from your past are coming back. Maybe you've done something and you want to tell somebody you're sorry and you're afraid. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. One thing Paula showed me that I thought was awesome was this video on rejection. It was a TED Talk video, and basically showing that a lot of times we're afraid of being rejected and there's no reason to, because people are more open than we think, you know? I'm open, finally. It's taken me forever, but I finally conquered some part of myself that I fucking hated deep down inside. So, you guys, forgive, be forgiven, be happy, man. That's my message to you guys. And I promise I will be doing a video on domination, because somebody actually asked me about that. Right now I'm at work and I can't really talk magic and, you know, bring shit out, but I can when I'm at home. So maybe next week I'll do that. But I love you guys, and I really hope that this was meant for somebody. So if it was meant for you, know that I was thinking of you. Bye, guys.